Coach, you had beaten LR earlier in the season here. What were you thinking when you had first found out you were going to come back here to play it for the second time?
Honestly, I felt a little bit gypped because I didn't think we were a 4 seed, but that's that. That's for other people to decide. And I think our play today showed we weren't necessarily a 4 seed. You look at last year's 1-4 game, Limestone smoked Wingate, it was never a contest. And but when we found out we got Lenoir-Rhyne, we were cool with it because, we just wanted an opportunity overall. And we got that today, and I knew the first time we played here, we kind of escaped a little bit. They outshot us like crazy. We out ground balled and faced off them last time, and that's what kept us in that first game. But we were just happy for the opportunity, and we're thankful. But there wasn't like, oh no, we got to go play them. It was what it was, and. And I told Coach after the game, I said, if this team plays each other 10 times, I really think it goes 5-5 or maybe 6-4. I never think it's going to be a 9-1. One team's going to beat the other team because I very much think it's a mirror match. Big senior attackmen going at each other, some good, defensive middies and great goalie play. And when you've got such great offensive players in the game, the defense doesn't really matter because both teams are going to score goals. And it was just an incredible experience. The toughest part is we got kids that are heartbroken right now.
The team had some confidence knowing going in, hey, we beat this team here, we can do it again.
Yeah, I don't know how much you've been following our season, but we lost one of our better players late in our season, the midfielder of the year in our conference. And when he went down, we kind of had a hiccup where we needed to figure things out a little bit. And people kind of were saying, oh, they're winning by 1 goal. Trying to figure ourselves out. We just took 36 goals off of the stat sheet. And Jack scored the game winner last time we were down here. And so I think that our guys had a ton of confidence coming into the game, but we still missed a little bit of our gas. Jack was always our gas, and we sure would have loved to have him today. But, at the end of the day, we put our best guys that we could put out on the field, and they did an outstanding job. And, hats off to Coach and his team and all the Lenoir-Rhyne players because they just fought and they wanted it a little bit more, and that's sports.
It did look like both teams were ready to play. It was another really close game, and you guys had actually taken that 10-8 lead, and you had a little bit of momentum. What did LR do to actually swing it back in the fourth period? Did you see a couple of things that?
I don't necessarily think they did a whole lot. I think we shot ourselves in the foot a bunch. Again, that's not taking anything away from Coach and his outstanding team. I just think if you look back at that film, I think we turned the ball over a couple times that we shouldn't have. We played a long series of defense and we'd make a great stop and then we'd come down the field and instead of having the ball for 30, 40 seconds, we'd run right down the middle and turn it over and go right back, and you've covered enough games here that you understand that's how you guys play and that's how we play too, so you kind of live and die by that run and gun. And I think we just didn't value the ball as much as we needed to in the fourth quarter, and I think that's really what happened. I think 8 minutes to go, we were up 10-8, and then I think at 3 minutes to go, it was I think an 11-11 game, and then we had a chance to score on a possession, and we threw the ball in the middle, and it got turned over, and there it goes the other direction, and that was the game because at that point when you're not winning faceoffs and you lose that momentum and they score. As a coach, we get the next play, but enough people know enough about sports and the way that game was going, it was going to be really hard to claw back from it at that point with 3 minutes, the momentum swung, face-offs, etc. So,
this is undoubtedly one of your best seasons in school history. I mean, carrying it over for next year, were you proud of what happened? And what?
Yeah, I'm extremely proud of our guys, and I'm extremely proud of our program. Again, we were happy for the opportunity, and for a couple of years we've been trying to break in, and I think this year we kind of broke in, and I think we played well enough for people not to think that just because we don't play as strong of a schedule, that maybe we aren't as good as some of the other teams. But, we all run the gauntlet. It's like I said on a conference call this week, we traveled over 10,000 miles this year. Think about that, 10,000 miles. How can you not be proud of kids? For getting on a plane, flying, busing, flying again, busing again. My heart goes out to them. I love them so much, and I'm so proud of everything that they've accomplished this year. And I'm just sad that we fell, 2 games short.